Hello students, this is Shriya Banerjee and we were continuing with the chapter Windy Nights. So let's begin. Whenever the moon and stars are set, whenever the wind is high, all night long in the dark and wet, a man goes riding by. So in the first stanza, we could understand that whenever the moon and the stars are set, so whenever nothing can be seen in the sky, neither the moon nor the stars, so there is no light in the sky. Whenever the wind is high, so whenever the wind is blowing very quickly, all night long in the dark and wet, so all night long in the dark night along with wet night means a rainy night, okay. So all night long in the dark and wet, a man goes riding by. So a man continues his journey and he continues his riding throughout. Late in the night when the fires are out, why does he gallop and gallop about? Whenever the trees are crying aloud and ships are tossed at sea. So here the poet is trying to tell that late in the night when the fires are out, so when there is no light in the late night, in the night where it is raining also, whenever it is so midnight, it is so dark that no people is waken up, in such a moment, why does he gallop and gallop about? So why does the rider continuously move along with his horse, along with his chariot? Why does it happen? So, and whenever the trees are crying aloud, so with the sound of the wind, with the sound of the windy night, the trees are making noise as if they are crying aloud, they are showing something. And ships are tossed at sea. So we already know that due to heavy wind, ships are moved up and down, right, by the waves. So in such a situation also, the man continues his riding. By on the highway, low and loud, by at the gallop goes he. By at the gallop he goes, and then by he comes back at the gallop again. Look at the last stanza. This is in figure of speech. If we say this is an anaphora, anaphora is a word which repeats in each line. Okay, so in here in the last stanza, we can see that it is being the word by is repeated 4 times. Okay, so by on the highway. So the man, the sound of the wind as well as the man goes by and by, it goes loud and low also. By at the gallop goes he. So wherever the man is going, the sound of the wind continues. At the gallop he goes and then he comes back at the gallop again. So he goes up and he goes down and continues his journey throughout the night. Now let's understand the question and the questions and true false over here. So the first question, the speaker can hear the man riding at night. Well, this is true. The speaker can hear, that is why the poem is written. Next, the speaker can hear the rider riding when it is stormy. Well, every time the speaker can hear, not only in stormy night. This is false. The rider hears the trees calling out to him. False, because the trees are making noise. The trees are making noise only for the wind. Okay, the trees are not calling him. So this is false. Next question. The rider goes up and down the highway. True. The speaker can hear the rider when the sea is calm. Well, nothing is mentioned here. Every time, every now and then, the speaker can hear the rider. So true. It is the wind during a storm that sounds like the horse rider. Okay, now this is a thing that can be another meaning of the poem. If we think about it, it is the wind during a storm that sounds like the horse rider. Yes, it can also be. It is not a man, it is not a horse rider, but it is the wind. As this is a windy night, the speaker can mean so. So there is no exact meaning to it. So we will put it as true. Okay, we can understand this one, that yes, this meaning can also be possible in the poem. Okay, it is the wind during a storm that sounds like the horse rider. True. Question number B. What do these phrases from the poem mean? The wind is high. The wind is high means it is very windy. Okay, so the correct answer would be A. It is very windy. Question number 2. In the dark and wet. So at night in the rain. Option B, at night in the rain, during rainfall at night. Question number 3, when the fires are out. So, when the people have put out the fires and have gone to sleep. Okay, so when the fires are put out means that the people have put out the fires and had gone for sleep, means late night or midnight. Next question, by at the gallop, the rider, he rides by very fast or he rides slowly. By at the gallop, he rides very fast. Okay students, now up to here I am doing. Now here is another type of question. The poet has used several phrases with and, such as dark and wet, low and loud. Match the columns to make phrases with and. So let's find it out. First question, slow. Well, here you can write down the just opposite ideas also, okay, or similar ideas also. The first one is slow. Slow and steady, bright and sunny, down and. Very good. So in this way you can do like that, down and. Let's find out the options. Okay, like this you will have to write. Okay,